ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಡೋರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದೆ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಡೋರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದೆ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಸೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಾನು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Yes, ma'am. Shall we commence?
Yeah. Please confirm with the resource person.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, sir. Sir, shall we start, sir? Ganesh, sir, shall we start? Sir, shall we start, sir? Ma'am, I think we can start. Yes.
Yeah, he's asking to unmute his audio to the.
Sir, we can start the session.
Unmute not working.
Sir, you have to unmute, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. We'll start the session, sir.
Yeah,
You
please.
can. Good evening, all participants. Arise, awake, and don't stop until the goal is reached. Good evening, all. I, Tejasvi S., Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, welcome you all for today's webinar. Let us start the webinar by invoking the blessings of God. I request Mr. Sridevi N. Prabhu, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to sing the invocation song. Ma'am, over to you. Sridevi ma'am, you have to unmute.
महागणपतिं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम् महादेवसुतम् महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिम् महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम्
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Professor Soumya Irapake, Principal, Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysuru, to welcome the gathering. Ma'am, over to you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Tejasvi sir. Healthy evening to one and all. Meditation, which gives an insight to the depth and breadth of the mystical traditions of India, was developed by ancient Hindus years. Swami Vivekananda defined meditation first as a process of self-appraisal for all thoughts to the mind. He then defined the next step as to observe what we really are: existence, knowledge, and bliss, being, knowing, and loving, which would result in unification of the subject and object. We welcome you all to this virtual activity-based webinar on Swami Vivekananda and meditation. This webinar is being organized by Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysore, in association with IQSC and Swami Vivekananda Study Center. Swami Vivekananda Study Center was established in Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysore, with a mission to elucidate spiritual renunciation among students, to render a fruitful manifestation of humanitarian efficacy, and also to master and mentor the tradition of Swami Vivekananda's principles amongst the youth. Today, we are fortunate to have a distinguished resource person who is going to enlighten us with his knowledge. We welcome Yogacharya Dr. Ganesh PN, Honorable President, District Yoga Sports Federation, Mysore. A heartiest welcome to Guruji.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
With great pleasure, we welcome our Chairman of Governing Council, Shri B.A. Anantram Sir, and all the respected trustees of Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Bengaluru. We welcome all the participants who are witnessing this program from various parts of the country. A warm welcome to the convener of this study center, Ms. Anusha, and all staff and students of Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysore. Once again, welcome one and all. Have an energetic session. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Ms. Pooja, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to introduce the resource person for the session. Ma'am, over to you.
Good evening, one and all. I, Pooja, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, take this opportunity to introduce today's resource person, Yogacharya Dr. Ganesh Kumar PN. Dr. Ganesh Kumar PN is a former director and chairman for University of Yoga course in collaboration with Karnataka State Open University, and he is the founder and director of MYSURU Vivekananda Yoga Education and Research Institute. Sir is having a vast experience of 35 years in the field of yoga. Sir is a PhD holder in yoga from Hindu University of America and Annamala University, Tamil Nadu. He is also qualified with YYTC in yoga, NIS in yoga, pranic healing course, and master Reiki course. Sir is specialized in the areas of philosophy of yoga, Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, Power Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Karma, meditation, Kriyas, Pranayama, and Bandha. Dr. Ganesh Kumar PN is an ancient coach and referee for Ancient Yoga Federation, Singapore. He is an Honorable General Secretary of Yoga Federation, Mysuru. He is a Chief Coordinator for Yoga Day Celebration Committee, and he is also a Chairman for Board of Examination, Karnataka State Open University, Mysuru. Dr. Ganesh Kumar PN is an international yoga coach for Ancient Team, Ancient Yoga Federation. He is national coach for National Indian Team, and he is a state yoga coach for the Karnataka State Team. Dr. Ganesh Kumar is a recipient of many awards like Yogacharya, Yoga Bhushana, Yoga Sevi, Yoga Visharada, Yoga Seva Ratna, Yoga Kaustana, Yoga Kalanidhi, Sage Patanjali Award, and many more. It's our immense pleasure to have such a resourceful person with today's webinar. I request respected sir to take over the session.
Thank you very much. This is a great opportunity to share the knowledge related to meditation, yet to Swami Vivekananda and his contribution to the Indian slide.
Just a second, sir. Share it, sir.
Are you able to see? Are you able to see the slide?
No, sir. No, sir. Sir, you are presenting.
What to do now?
Sir, presentation is not seen, sir.
I shared it. Please check now.
Present now option. You have to click the present now option, sir.
Yes, already did that present option.
So go to present.
Now I should share.
Yes, sir.
Now are you able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Fine. Very good. Welcome you all to this national webinar on Swami Vivekananda and meditation, organized by Seshadripuram Educational Trust, Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysore, in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Swami Vivekananda Studies Center. I thankful you to all these members. Myself, already introduced by the center. Now, let us go for the meditation topic. Please sit erect. Where you are, please try to make yourself straight. Keep your eyes closed. Let us go for the just a minute of mind calming technique. Just have 2-3 breaths. Let us hear the Shankhanada and Om Ghantanada. With that, we are going to start the session. enjoying the same. Let us go for the Gantanada. Just recite the Om in the mind. Laye sambhodaye chitam vikshiptam shamayet punaha shakashayam vijaniyat palapraptam nachalaye. Om shanti shanti shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Now feel the state of mind. You can enjoy the total calmness. The victory of the mind by the mind is yoga. We are thinking yoga, it is just practice of asana. It is not so. It is a combination of different other facts are there. Mastery over the mind is called yoga according to Swami Vivekananda. If you are able to have a control or the mastery over ourselves, that the process itself called the yoga according to Swami Vivekananda. Other definitions of yoga, especially from the Maharishi Patanjali, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. That means controlling the will pool of mind stuff is called yoga. Manassanna ನಾವು ನಿಗ್ರಹಿಸುವಂತ ಏನು ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಅಲೆಗಳ ತರ ಏನು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಚಿಂತನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದು ನಿಗ್ರಹಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂತ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಯೋಗ ವಾಸಿಷ್ಠ, ಮೆಥಡಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಟು ಕಾಮ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್. Then according to Mahabharata, Lord Krishna, he says skillful action is called yoga. There is the yoga karmasu kaushalam. If you have a skill in your action, that process, that state of mind is called yoga. The totally yoga is to gain the capacity to focus and concentrate. This is the one phase. Another phase, you have to defocus and silence of the mind. Here, focusing and defocusing, two aspects is very, very important. These are all the evidence of our ancient yoga science. Even though in olden days, in the ancient days, the women's section, girl sections also involved with this yogic practice in day-to-day lifestyle. All these evidence, these are all the things that gives the energy, because our ancestors, they, with their what we call the energy, they contributed this science. Nowadays, what we think, the goal of our individual is always outwards, related to different material priority. This is the, and also the false prestige, greed, and also the revenge. We are not thinking about our inside. In the modern lifestyle, we are all in this state. This we call it as all our senses. We call it as panchendriyas. This is always looking outwards. What to do? We have to control all these things. We have to bring the combination or the what we call the harmony between body, mind, and soul. For that, we have the science of yoga. That makes our goal of life this inwards. We always go with the inwards, with the indriyas as well as the mind. This process of mind, body and soul combination, or the you have to getting together of this mind, soul and body is called as yoga. With this, Maharishi Patanjali and Others give the science of Raja Yoga. We call it say Raja Yoga. That is the science of controlling the mind. The main intention of the yoga is to merging of Jivatma with the Paramatma, the true self into the supreme self. This is the goal of yoga. In the ancient days, the whole thing is based on this concept only. The concept of yoga is merging of this Jivatma with the Paramatma. Atma Paramatmanalli vilina aguvanta vishishtavadanta ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Swami Vivekananda, he defined the streams of yoga is into the 4 steps: work, worship, philosophy, and the psychic control. There is the Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Raja Yoga. Karma Yoga, they are giving the preference to the action, work. Bhakti Yoga, worship. Jnana Yoga, philosophy, and Raja Yoga is the psychic control. Here, the Raja Yoga is the royal path of yoga. Here, we are going to have a different yogic technique to manage the mind, to control the mind. For that, we have the 8 steps methodology. This we call it as a conscious growth towards the moksha or the serenity or the total silence. For this, the Raja Yoga is the path of will. Is the nama manassina ಒಂದು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣದ ಒಂದು ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂತ ಯೋಗಿಕ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ. In this, we have the 8 different steps. Yama, Niyama, what to do in the life, what not to do in the life. In the Yama, we have the 5 different elements. There is the Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Parigraha, and Brahmacharya. And Niyama, Shaucha, Santosha, Swadhyaya, and Tapas, Ishwar Pranidhana. With this 5 plus 5, 10 pillars, we are going to have the practice of asana. Asana is nothing but the stiram sukham asanam. If you have the stira, means the stability, and sukha is the comfortness, that is the asana. Because if you have the comfortable position, then only possible to focus on any subject or the object. Then the pranayama, 4th step is called pranayama. Pranayama helps to balance the prana in the body. Here, prana plus ayama. Here we are going to, through the practice of systematic practice of the breathing, then we are going to stretch the lifespan as well as the increase the quality of life. These 4, we call it as a Bahiranga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, and Pranayama, we call it as a Bahiranga Yoga. Then Dharana and Dhyana, Samadhi. All these 3 called as a Antaranga Yoga. In between, we have one more step called Pratyahara. We call it as a Madhyaranga Yoga. It brings the link between the Antaranga Yoga and the Bahiranga Yoga. Why these things? Because we are in the Raja Yoga, we are practicing in a systematic way. With this base, we are going to control our mind. Then what is that Antaranga Yoga and what is the different definitions of yoga? Let us discuss. Meditation, it is 7th limb of Ashtanga Yoga. Sage Patanjali defines meditation as Tatra Pratyayaya Ekatananta Dhyanam. It means the repeated continuation or uninterrupted stream of that one point of focus is called as meditation. Here, the 2 things are very important. ಯೋಚನಾ ತರಂಗಗಳಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ತಟಸ್ಥ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರಪ್ರಪಂಚದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಂತರಿಕವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಚೈತನ್ಯ ವಿಕಾಸ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು? ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ. Meditation which gives an insight to the depth and breadth of the mystical tradition of India was developed by our ancient Hindu seers. Meditation is a way of training the mind so that you are not distracted and caught up in its endless journey. ಇದೊಂದು ನಾವು ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀಡುವಂತಹ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಮನಸ್ಸು ವಿಚಲಿತ ಆಗುವುದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಲುಕಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ತೊಡಗಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಣಾಮವನ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂಥ ವಿಷಯದತ್ತ, ವಸ್ತುವತ್ತ, ವಿಚಾರದತ್ತ ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕರಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ನೀಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನ. ಅದೇನಾದ್ರು ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಆರ್ ಯು ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಲಿಸನ್?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Very good, very good, very good. Fine. Because continuous call is coming, that's fine. Okay. Meditation, it's a process of purifying the mind and making it one-pointed, inward and tranquil. ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಪ್ಯೂರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಕ್ರಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಶುದ್ಧೀಕರಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಮ. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನಾವು ಶುದ್ಧೀಕರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಳದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ನೈಜವಾದಂತ ಆನಂದ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪಡೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯೂರಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟೆಡ್, ಇನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ವಿಲ್. Tranquility is the most happiest state of the mind. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅತ್ಯವಶ್ಯಕ. ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವಲೋಕಿಸಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅತ್ಯವಶ್ಯಕ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನವೇ ಅತಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಾಧನೆ. ಧ್ಯಾನಾವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಅತಿ ಸಮೀಪವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಗ. ಈ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರವೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಪ್ರಾಪಂಚಿಕವಾಗಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಆತ್ಮವು ಪ್ರಾಪಂಚದಿಂದ ಪಾರಾಗಿ ತನ್ನ ನೈಜ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕುರಿತು ಯೋಚಿಸುತ್ತಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಧ್ಯಾನಾವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮನ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು 4-6 ಸಾಲುಗಳಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಅವಶ್ಯಕವಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಧುನಿಕ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು, ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಒಂದು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠವಾದಂತ ಸಾಧನೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಧ್ಯಾನಾವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಮೀಪವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಅನುಭವವನ್ನ ಇದು ಕಲಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಪಂಚಿಕ ವಿಚಾರದಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ನೈಜತೆಯ ಅರಿವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆನಂದದ ಅರಿವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮದ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವವಾದಂತ ಪರಿಚಯ ನಮಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಒಂದು ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ ತಿಳಿಸಿದರು. Swami Vivekananda and meditation. Swami Vivekananda propagated meditation to the world through his lectures and practical lessons. Swami Vivekananda stressed the needed to concentrate on the mind, which is a lamp that gives insight to every part of our soul. ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಇಡೀ ಒಂದು ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅನುಭವದಿಂದ, ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಅನುಭವದಿಂದ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರಧಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಪಂಚಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾಗಿ ನೀಡಿದರು. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, he need to concentrate on the mind, which is a lamp that gives insight to every part of our soul. ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದೇನು, ಫೋಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಆನ್ focusing, the mind may skip from that point. You have to put the effort, you have to bring back. ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದಂತೆ ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಚಾರದತ್ತ, ವಿಷಯದತ್ತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಬಿಂದುವಿನತ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕರಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಧಾರಣ. ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, yes please
sir, participants are requesting to speak in English, sir, because there are North Indian participants also.
It's okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Over.
Swami Vivekananda, he stressed the need to concentrate on the mind, which is a lamp, because concentration is nothing but focusing on a point or the subject continuously with effort. That gives the lamp, the insight lamp to the soul. The power of meditation gets us everything if you want to get power over nature. It is through the power of meditation, all the scientific facts are discovered today. They study the subject and forget everything, their own identity and everything, and then the great fact comes like a flash. It is a experience of the meditation. if you go on concentrate on anything, your task, then once you put your effort and forget, then at a sudden you can get a flash that the solution of that for the particular problem. Like this, a lot of inventions are did by our scientists. ಅದನ್ನ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜನನೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ರಿಪೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಆಳವಾದಂಥ ಚಿಂತನೆ, ಧ್ಯಾನ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಇಂದಿನ ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಆವಿಷ್ಕಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಮೊದಲು ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು, ತಮ್ಮ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನು ಮರೆಯುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅನಂತರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸತ್ಯ ಮಿಂಚಿನಂತೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತದೆ, ಕೆಲವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ previous slide. The power of meditation gets us everything if we want to get power over our nature. Like this, we are going to get the lot of inside power through the meditation. Meditation is a self-effort, a probe into inner life. The goal of meditation is to go beyond the mind and experience our essential nature, which is described as peace, happiness and bliss. These are all the three very important factors. Peace, that is a very essential factor. Happiness, that is very required thing. And blissfulness. Once you have a peacefulness, happiness, then automatically you are going to enjoy the most happiest state, that is the blissful state. That is only you are going to get through the practice of our meditation. Swami Vivekananda's
Sir, your presentation
slide
might have resumed, sir.
Yes, please, sir. Yes, please.
Your presentation might have been resumed, sir. Please resume the presentation, sir. It has been paused, I think so.
You want to repeat?
No, sir. Your presentation might have been paused. You have to go to Google Meet back and resume your presentation.
I see.
Resume presenting, sir. Resume presenting.
Now shall I stop the sharing?
No, sir. Just give resume presenting. Resume your presentation. You have the option resume your presentation.
Turn on capacity, resume.
Resume your presentation.
Yeah.
Resume presenting.
Resume presenting, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Now it is clear?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Through the meditation only, we are going to get the peacefulness, happiness and blissfulness. Narendranath Datta was born 12th January 1863 in Kolkata. From his very childhood, he was deeply interested in meditation and used to meditate before the images of deities such as Lord Shiva, Lord Rama, Lord Sita, like this. In the age of his 8th itself, he is able to practice deep meditation. His master Ramakrishna, he recognized Swami Vivekananda as a Dhyana Siddha, that means the expert in meditation. Meditation played a very important role in the life of teachings of Swami Vivekananda. On the 24th December 1892, Swami Vivekananda reached Kanyakumari and meditated for 3 days on the large rock on the aspects of India's past, present and future, and took the resolution to dedicate his life to the service of humanity. He reportedly also meditated for a long time on the day of his death, that is on the day of 4th July 1902. That is 1902. This is the Swami Vivekananda's rock memorial. On this large rock, he used to swim from one corner and reach this rock and continuously meditate 3 days. You are going to see all this picture now. Now on this memorial, they constructed. On this rock only he meditated. Swami Vivekananda meditated on this rock. I also visited Kanyakumari. I also tried to meditate on 2 times. Swami Vivekananda is considered as the introducer of meditation to the Western countries. It is true, because all the Western people, they think yoga, it is nothing but only the practice methodology. It is the practice of only the physical posture, that is, we call it asana. But they don't know about the concept of meditation, pranayama, or how we are going to get the inner peace through the meditation. They don't know. That's why Swami Vivekananda's effort makes this science introduced to the Western countries. He described meditation as a bridge and connects human soul to the Supreme Soul, that's the God. He said, Swami Vivekananda said, man making was his mission, and he felt for that we needed a composite culture of knowledge, work, love, and meditated mind. Then only possible to bring the very good society. He stressed on a practicing meditation on the regular basis. I did meditation on this day and I forget, and I am again next week I am going to do the meditation. No, it is not going to get the benefit. If you do even a 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes on a daily basis, then only you are going to get the benefit. It's a cumulative type of getting the benefit. You have to carry the benefit day to day, day to day. Swami Vivekananda told meditation not only improves one's concentration, but improves his behavior control also, because it controls on the mind. Once you control on the mind, then it is easy to control over our behavioral aspects. Swami Vivekananda has linked mind to a drunken monkey, which is stung by a scorpion and is visited by a ghost. Then its control is very highly impossible. Just you see, think what Swami Vivekananda explained. Each and every person's mind is like a drunken monkey. If you have a lot of different habits and the attitudes, that's is a bite of or a sting of the scorpion. And also if you have a visit the ghost, then you see the reaction. Like that our mind. That's why only through the meditation it is possible to control our mind. Swami Vivekananda, he defined dhyana, that's the meditation. It's a bridge. Already he told it's a bridge between the human, that is the Jivatma, with the Paramatma, that is the Supreme Soul. Swami Vivekananda defined again as a meditation as mind has been trying to remain fixed on a concentration, certain internal or external location. We are going to fix our mind. There comes to it the power of flowing in an unbroken current, as it were, towards that point. If you go to the switch on the any light or the fan, the power that goes to only the particular spot and it gets the benefit. The same thing, meditation, if you go on doing the meditation, that flow of mind, the uninterrupted flow of thought waves and a subject or object, that you leads to the dhyana or the meditation. Then the next step of meditation is called as samadhi. When one has to intensify the power of jhana as to be able to reject the external part of the perception and remain meditating only on the internal part, the meaning that state is called as samadhi. If you go on meditating, even though a lot of disturbance, we are not going to react it. That type of mind is called as a samadhi. Samadhi is the next stage of meditation. You are going to experience lot of power, lot of energy and the blissfulness. Here he explains, Swami Vivekananda, he is going to explain that man who already reached that serenity, that man has reached a immortality who is disturbed by nothing material. If you go to that, any type of disturbance, he is not going to disturb. That type of state of mind is called the samadhi. Swami Vivekananda defined meditation first as a process of self-appraisal of all thoughts of the mind. He then defined the next step as assert what we really are: existence, knowledge, and bliss. That is the beingness, knowingness, and the loving, which would result in unification of subject and object. Here, in the next slides, I am going to explain what is that exact meditation, what are the benefits of meditation, how to meditate, that everything we are going to discuss. This is the facts that explained by the Swami Vivekananda, that once we understand the existence and once we have the knowledge, and then once we go the blissfulness, then we are going to have the beingness and knowing and the loving the things. That it means the unification of the object and the subject. Swami Vivekananda, meditation is practiced under the two themes. One is meditation according to the yoga. Another is meditation according to the Vedanta. What is that according to yoga? Which is considered the practical and mystical approach. In the yoga, we have the systematic practice. That is we have to understand our what not to do, what to do, and what are the things to control the physical aspects, maintaining of the health through the practice of asana, pranayama. Then we are going to go for the different practice of the focusing ability and other things. That is the one approach. That is through the practice of meditation. Another approach, that is the philosophical approach, traditional, that is the transcendental approach. There they are going to study more and they can go for the in the mind way. That is the another path of meditation that Swami Vivekananda used to do that meditation. In the both the themes have the same objective, realization of the supreme, that is the blissfulness, or we call it as a moksha or the samadhi. Do not spend your energy in talking, but meditate in silence and become a dynamo of spirituality. What we are doing, we are talking about meditation, we are reading the lot of things about meditation, but we are not going to meditate. Then no use. That's why we have to, at least in this juncture, we are going to experience the one type of meditation called Om meditation. Here what to do, you please sit erect, be comfortable, and just close your eyes. Just focus on the base of the nostrils. Just feel the breath. Then you have to chant at least 3 Omkaras. Okay, togetherly. Okay, you have to experience this meditation. Inhale deeply. नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदां मोक्षदां चैव ओंकाराय नमो नमः ॐ ओंकाराय नमो नमः Namo Namaha. Namo Namaha. Namo Namaha. Just experience the changes in yourself. This is a very short method. Like this, we have a lot of different types of meditation. Meditation is explained in a different ways. It has a different meanings. Meditation has alertness. Meditation is your nature. Meditation is non-doingness. Meditation is a witnessing. Meditation is a silence, total silence. Meditation is a remembrance. Meditation is understanding. Meditation is a relaxation. It is not only the one thing, it's a combination of all. Meditation is a combination of all these things. To meditate, we have to follow some purposes. We have to, for the meditation, you have to select a proper place. It should be clean, airy, and free from all types of disturbance. It is better if it is practiced at one particular place at every day. You should not change the place, change the time. You have to select the proper same time at the same place. Then you are going to get the more benefit. You can practice the meditation either morning or evening, coincide with our body's vital rhythms. The best time of the dhyana is the Brahma Muhurta. That is the time between 2 hours or 2.5 hours before sunrise till the sunrise. That means around 6 o'clock is the sunrising time, means you have to select the time either from the 3:30, from 3:30 onwards. You can select 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, or according to your timings, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. You have to start that Brahma Muhurta time. Then you are going to get the more benefit. But any time you look forward to meditate, it is the right time. If it is not possible, early morning, no problem. You can select any time, but only the one condition, you should not practice after the heavy food. Only you can go with the empty stomach, or after the 2.5 hours or 3 hours of the food, you can go for the meditation. Meditation is also benefit if you go before the bed at the night. This ensures peacefulness and sound sleep. The night benefit is also very, very useful, because before going to the bed, if you go for the meditation, then it is very useful to get the peacefulness, and definitely you are going to get the sound sleep. This is also the good time. But again here, condition apply, you should not go to the bed immediately after the food. That's why minimum 2 to 2.5 hour gaps is essential. While practicing meditation, one should sit in a comfortable posture. We call it a meditative posture. You can sit on the chairs, you have to sit on the yoga mat, but you should keep your spine erect. In the yogic terminology, we are going to use the Padmasana. This is one of the best practice. Padmasana gives the very stable position, and it helps to reach the state of mind, that the serenity, the total silence of the mind, with this Padmasana or Vajrasana, or you can use the Swastikasana. Like this, we have the Siddhasana, lot of other practices. Okay, but you have to keep your spine erect. That helps to supply the more oxygen to the brain cells. Then you are going to get the more energy. The body should remain stable in meditation. You have to sit like a idol, just like a rock. but there should be no stresses and strains. You should not make yourself body straight and should not make yourself stress at the time. You have to be free. No extra body movements while doing the meditation. You have to make your body movements still. You have to suspend your body movements while practicing the meditation. Thoughts will inevitably drift in and down around your mind. This is quite normal. But that's normal. Don't try to do anything with them. Let them be. Here, this is one of the very important secrets to get the success in the meditation. While focusing, either in the concentration or in the meditation state, if you have the thoughts or the sound or any other disturbance, just ignore it. You should not go for the reaction for that. If you have some thoughts, you should don't go for the answer it. Then automatically you are going to get the what we call the calmness. When we give attention to our breath, we are in the present moment. In an unforced natural rhythm, allow your breath to flow in and out easily and effortlessly. While doing the meditation, no need to put the effort for breathing. Just observe the natural breathing. Just watch how the breathing is going in, what is the effect, and then again what is the effect of the outgoing breath. Just without any effort. That is the effortless, easy breathing. Just watch it. The effects of meditation are cumulative. Always it is to carry. And sitting aside as little as 20 minutes a day to retreat and regenerate is the beneficial. Always the minimum 20 minutes. Here, one more condition. If you have an age of 30 years, you go for the 30 minutes of practice. If it is 45 age, 45 minutes. 60 years of age, 60 minutes. Like this, you can make one target. But minimum 20 minutes to daily practice. You are going to get the more benefit. Meditation is the process of rediscovering everything, envying and using the positive qualities that is latent within you. Through the meditation, we are not going to search anything external. We are going to search everything, positive qualities that is latent within us. Meditation can turn fools into sages, but unfortunately, fools never meditate. This is the definition by Swami Vivekananda. Meditation can turn fools into sages. Here, what is the capacity of the meditation, you see? Even the fools, if you regularly practice, they become a sage. But unfortunate thing, mood and the behavior, it resolves the phobias and fears. It builds us the confidence. Automatically, it resolves the phobias and the fears. Helps to control over the thoughts, helps with focus and concentration. It increases the creativity. Meditation increases brainwave coherence. It improves the learning ability and memory, and also receiving ability. For all success of the student with the reception, retention, and recalling. That ability is going to improve through this meditation. Meditation increases the feelings of vitality and regeneration and the emotional stability. In other spiritual benefits, definitely meditation keeps things in perspective, provides peace of mind, happiness, discover our purpose, increase the self-actualization, compassion, growing the wisdom, deeper understanding of yourself and others. Meditation brings body, mind, and spirit in harmony. Here, we are going to discuss in this stage what is that exact meditation, what are the things it consists. Here, we are going to consider three aspects in meditation. One is object. There is an object being observed, including visualized images, sensation, breath, mantra, or attitude. This is called as a Stula Dhyana. In Stula Dhyana, we are going to depend on the either on the focusing on the breath, or chanting of Omkar, or chanting of Bija Mantras, or just to focus on any idols or any attitudes. This comes under the object. Then you have to go for the observing the object. There is also a process by which that observing occurs, which utilize the sensory and mental instrument. We have the Panchendriyas. We have to use the observe the external thing with our sensory unit, and also we are using the mental as a mental instrument. Is the observing. Then must observer also. Behind the mental and sensory instrument, there is an observer who is doing the observing by means of those instruments. That's why while doing the meditation, you have to select the object and you have to go for the observing. We have to be there for the as an observer. Types of meditation, many types. It depends on its origin, objects of chosen of meditation, techniques adopted. Origin means meditation is an art from that has come down from our old types of culture and from the ancient civilization. Many of the meditation techniques are named based on this origin. For example, Zen meditation, Vipassana meditation, Osho meditation. These are all the names consist of its origin. Those persons, they created, they introduced this type of meditation. That's why name of the meditation is Zen meditation, Vipassana meditation, Osho meditation, like that. Another, choose on the objects. One of the main difference from one meditation technique to other is the object one chooses for the meditation. Most of the meditations are named based on the objects chosen. Example, here, if you choose the mantra, we call it a mantra meditation. If you choose our power centers, that is the chakra, that becomes a chakra meditation. If you chant, that is the Om meditation. Like this is the other things, that is the things. Other techniques adopted, techniques chosen for meditation also makes it unique. Many meditation are named based on the techniques adopted. Example, if you open the eyes and if you meditate, that is the open eye meditation. If you close the eyes and if you meditate, that is the closed eye meditation. And also if you go for any activity while doing the meditation, it's an active meditation. This comes under the Osho meditation. But usually best type of meditation for the initial stage, only there is the closed eyes meditation. If you go to the closed eyes meditation, and once you have plenty of experience, then you have to shift to the open eye meditation or the active meditation, not in the beginning. That's why while using the technique of meditation, first you have to go for the either closed eye meditation or half closed eye meditation. Only you have to look towards the ground, not the objects. Lot of meditation techniques are there. Brahma Kumari Ishwari Vidyalaya meditation. They are going to meditate on the Supreme Soul. They are going to think. That is we have the ocean of bliss, love, so on, and we have to meditate on that is the Supreme. For that, they are going to think, I am itself as a soul, I am a point of light, I am a child of Supreme Soul and part and parcel of that is the nature. Like this, this is the one type of meditation called the Brahma Kumari Ishwari meditation. Another type of meditation is a transcendental meditation. It is introduced by the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi in 1957. It allows the mind to simply, naturally, and effortlessly transcend thinking to the experience a state of reshuffly alert consciousness. This deeply restful experience of transcending regenerates mind and the body. You see, in the transcendental meditation, just watching the natural breathing. There is the Anapanasati. There is a lot of techniques are there. And also other type of meditation, Sri Ramchandra Mission, they are going to meditate, first cleaning, transmission, then the constant remembrance, and also the prayer. These are all the other techniques with the Sri Ramchandra mission meditation. In Osho meditation, lot of techniques are there. Dynamic meditation, Kundalini meditation, and there is a Nataraja meditation, Nada Brahma meditation, Gauri Shankara meditation, Mandala meditation, Osho meditation, there is the Whirling meditation. Like this, plenty of types of there. And also art of living, Sri Ravi Shankar ji, art of living meditation type, and also the pranic healing method, that is the twin heart meditation. That is the meditation on the heart and also the meditation on the crown chakra, like this. Swami Vivekananda, he told, fill the brain with high thoughts, highest ideals, place them day and night before you, and out of that welcome great work. By only through the meditation it is possible. That's why try to understand the different methodology of the meditation, try to practice it, then only possible to experience the benefits. Okay, with this we have the lot of information regarding the what we call the meditation. If you have any questions related to this, we are going to have the question answer priority. I want to clarify any doubts. Then you have to go for the another 1 or 2 minutes. If the time permits, you go for the another type of meditation. That is the Soham meditation. You please check any questions I can answer related to this meditation and Swami Vivekananda. Any questions? So please check. Yes, very good. If you have crossed the time or we have the still time to practice the Soham meditation. Yes, very good. Here, again, if you just remember repeating the important facts, we have to practice the meditation on a regular basis. You have to select a particular place, particular time, and try to meditate one type of methodology, any type of methodology. You have to practice that one. Maybe in the first day, maybe 10 thoughts per minute. In the second day, it reduced to 8, then the 5, then at the maybe 10th day or the 15th day, that if you are able to nullify the thoughts. By practice only it is possible. That's why try to practice regularly, and the method of meditation is going to just select through the Guru only. Yes, please. Yes. Here, once they get the experience of the meditation, then only they are able to get the benefit. That's why, according to my experience, ask the students at the beginning of the class or at the beginning of the studies, just close the eyes, just watch the breath, 1 round, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, till that they are, if you go to the even maybe 10 breathings or the 8 breathings, automatically they are going to get the feeling of the calmness. That is the very simple methodology to explain the students. First they have to experience it, then ask them to do the same practice on the basis of the improvement of the timings. Maybe 1 or 2 days, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, if it is possible to focus on the things, then it's good. Then another type of meditation, meditate on their studies. If you select one particular chapter, just go on, focus on the particular study. If the mind goes out, again have to ready to bring back the mind to the particular subject. Then only they are able to understand properly. Otherwise, again, they don't have the taste of the meditation. That's why only the putting the effort, it is possible to understand. Yes. No, not required. We have the three types of meditation. One is we call it Stula Dhyana. In Stula Dhyana, we have to depend on the breath, depend on the chanting, depend on the Omkara, or depend on the different things. Maybe on the important, what they interested in that topic. Maybe Vinayaka, maybe Raghavendra, like that. Lord Venkateshwara, like that. And if you lot of meditation musics are there, you can put the music and you can depend on the. This all comes under the Stula Dhyana. Once you have the experience of Stula Dhyana, you are then the next step is the Jyotir Dhyana. In Jyotir Dhyana, you can imagine that experience and you have to focus on that pointed light. Maybe that is in between the eyebrows or in the heart. Just go on, meditate on that one pointed sharp light. Then the experience is the different thing that we call it a Jyotir Dhyana. Next step of that Jyotir Dhyana is the Sukshma Dhyana. In Sukshma Dhyana, we have to focus on the different chakras. We have the power centers. There is the Mooladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipuri Chakra, Anahata Chakra, Vishuddhi Chakra, Ajna Chakra, Sahasrara Chakra. Like that, we have the different centers. We have to focus on that. These are all the different methodology. Yes, please. That depends upon the that particular student and who are going to guide as a yoga guru or the thing. That is the one thing. Otherwise, they have to go for the experimental basis. One day they have to just focus on the breath. Just 1 minute, 2 minutes, they have to put the effort. If you feel it is comfortable, then you have to follow that's just focus on the breath only. Or just put on the one music, very music that useful to that particular student. Then you can use the music for the meditation, like that. Or they can meditate on their mother, they meditate on the father, they meditate on the teacher, like this. This is also other types of methodology that decide the only by individual only. Because they think they are doing some extraordinary thing. They are going to tighten the body, and they have to they are putting a lot of effort to control the mind. Through the controlling of the mind, it is not possible to meditate. Allow the mind free. Just you have to ignore the external disturbance. Then only they are feeling the lightness. That is the stress free. That secret they have to know. Now let us go for the one type of meditation, that is the Soham meditation, the one ancient meditation. Here we are going to use the So means a long inhalation, Hum means you have to exhale. Just go on vary with the breath. At the end of 1 or 2 minutes, you experience, you feel the difference. Okay, shall we practice this one? Please sit erect. Keep the eyes closed. Just I am going to go on instructing for the long breathing. So have to take the long breath. Exhale. So Su, Ham, Su, Ham, Su, Ham, Su, Ham, Just observe it, experience it. You can enjoy that calmness. Now, gently open your eyes. Okay, this meditation, if you want to get the benefit, start from today only. Start from 1 minute, 2 minutes, try to start the meditation. If you want more details, you please contact our center. Please collect the number. We have the online as well as the offline facilities there for the pranayama and meditation session. We have the certification course also, 2-month certification course, very short-term course, 1 month short-term course, and have a regular practice. You please come and practice also in our center. Okay. Again, I want to thanks for this great opportunity. Okay. Thank you very much. All the best. The Mangalam. Namaste. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. I, Anusha, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, on behalf of whole fraternity of Seshadripuram Degree College, MYSURU, take this opportunity to thank the resource person of the session, Dr. Ganesh Kumar PN. Thank you, sir, for providing the insights on meditation. I thank Professor Samya Irapake, Principal, Seshadripuram Degree College, MYSURU, for her continuous support. Thank you, ma'am. I thank Mr. Tejasvi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, for providing the technical support. Thank you, sir. I thank all the teaching, non-teaching and students for the participation in the webinar. Thank you all. I also thank all the participants from different parts of the country for participating in the webinar. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.